Hey everybody, I'm Gardiner, the Linux Gamer, and I just played Earthworm Jim and its sequel, Earthworm Jim 2, from GOG. They're the classic DOS platformers developed by Shiny. They were released for Linux through DOSbox. I bought these games with the help of my incredible patrons. Thanks guys, you make this possible. If you want to help this channel grow, you can pledge a monthly contribution over on Patreon, or you can hit that subscribe button. So this isn't going to be a proper review for two reasons. Firstly, because these games are like 25 years old and there are loads of other reviews out there. And second, well, what I have to say about the game really, I don't think it fits the structure of a review. I played these games when I was a kid and I wanted to see how they held up today. Both games look pretty good and sound even better. The graphics are rendered in that crisp pixel art look that was common for the time. The sound is fantastic and produced in a high quality format. The original MS-DOS release of the game had CD quality audio, and it sounds like they're maintained here, though I can't verify that for sure. The goal of each game is to make it to the end of each stage, but there are sometimes special levels that break up the platforming. Earthworm Jim 2 has the better levels in my opinion. They're a bit more direct and they're a bit easier. But sometimes there are special levels that break up the platforming, like this one where you have to save puppies, or this one where you need to get a bomb to the end of the stage, or this one where you're some kind of shrimp or gecko, I don't know. The gameplay of Earthworm Jim 2 holds up to this day. See, I found the original game to have confusing level design and even worse controls. But there are also confusing design decisions, like here in the first level of the original. These tires bounce you at a constant height, except for when you get here and the tires are just background elements. I mean, it's hard to criticize a game that's nearly 25 years old, but as a modern gamer, I find it hard to tell what's supposed to be background and what's meant to be ground beneath my feet. The sequel fixes many of the problems I had with the first, including the level design and the controls, though sometimes it can still be confusing what's supposed to be standable ground. I have to admit that when playing the original, I had to look up a walkthrough because the levels were so confusing. Go ahead, crucify me in the comments. But Earthworm Jim 2 had arrows that pointed me in a direction I needed to go if I ever felt lost. One thing that's hard to deal with in both games is how claustrophobic the camera is. Maybe I'm just spoiled, but I feel like the camera should be zoomed out a bit more. When moving around at full speed, enemies seem to come out of nowhere and deal damage. And these flying enemies will fly in, attack you, and fly off screen, making it hard to kill them. Both games are released through DOSbox and perform admirably. However, both games suffer from the occasional stutter that always seems to come at the worst time. Now, I lost all the footage I had recorded for this review, and when re-recording this stuff, I didn't manage to capture the stutter. Other than that stutter though, they both seem to run at full speed. I would recommend you pick this up from GOG if you're a fan of the series and you're looking for a nostalgia fix. Earthworm Jim 2 could stand on its own, as it plays alright when compared to modern platformers. You can even use modern controllers thanks to DOSbox. I played this with a DualShock 4 and a Steam controller, and there are only a few technical hurdles to clear. It's available for Linux through DOSbox at GOG.com, link in the description. Have you played Earthworm Jim or Earthworm Jim 2? What did you think of them? Leave me a comment and let me know, or tweet at me at the Linux Gamer. You might consider supporting videos like this over on Patreon. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that subscribe button for more from me, the Linux Gamer. Don't forget to like and share this video with your friends, and as always, thank you so much for watching.